are bringing the whole band back as they look to make a run at another Super Bowl. Antonio Brown is the latest free agent to return to the team after reportedly agreeing to a one-year deal worth up to $6.25 million with $3.1 million in guaranteed money. AB joined the Bucs midway through last season and caught a touchdown in Tampa's Super Bowl win over the Chiefs. Shannon, how surprised are you that AB is going back?
I'm not surprised at all. It's a incentive-based deal, Skip. It's 1 year. Basically, that's what he's going to have to play for now. Basically, Skip, you behave, you get paid, you act a fool, you lose. It's as simple as that. Nobody's going to trust him because what they've seen over the last couple of years when AB has guaranteed money, I'm talking about he knows he's going to get his money no matter how he acts out. So now what they're going to do, Skip, they probably gave him $1 million, maybe $1 million to sign, and all the rest of it is roster bonus. If you're active, you're on the roster, you get money. Every time you're on the active roster, you're going to get money, AB. So here's an incentive for him to pay, to behave so he can get paid. Skip, for me, I look at it, I don't know if anybody was willing to give AB $6.5 million fully guaranteed because they can't trust him. Skip, when I was in college, the guy used to ask Coach Davis, Coach, you always let Sharp do this. You always do that. He said, because I trust him. You can't trust him. He's a phenomenal talent, unbelievable. He still can play. Maybe he's not an explosive AB as he was 3-4 years ago in Pittsburgh, Skip, but he's still a very good football player. But can you trust him? The contract says no. The contract says no, Skip. They didn't get, hold on. Now, all these other big-time receivers that they got paid. They got $16, $18 million. They got $30, $40 million guaranteed. He got 3.1 guaranteed. AB got damn near 1,000 catches. AB is led the league in receiving, all-pro, Pro Bowls. That tells you something, Skip. When they don't give you when they don't give you that guaranteed money, that's telling to me. So I'm not surprised he went back because I'm not so sure he could have found an any better deal anywhere else. Kansas City probably had a very similar deal, but I know Tom. I love playing with Tom. I love my teammates that we just won a Super Bowl with, Skip. So it's not a surprise to me that he went back there because I believe he got very similar money.
Yet I thought you told me that you anticipated he would sign with Kansas City just because they had more money to offer. No,
but they had more money to offer, but if you give it to him in the same package, what is it, Skip? Would you rather have $1 million in one or $1 million in 20s? Hell, it's still $1 million. So that's what it was. That's what it was, Skip. Yes, they had more money, but they were going to give him basically the same amount of money.
Okay, so the figures I have are $2 million to sign with Tampa, re-sign with Tampa. 3.1 of the total guaranteed, 6.25 if you get all the
rights. Right.
I told you from the start, my gut feeling was he would return to Tom Brady because Tom Brady butters his bread the way nobody's ever really buttered his bread as far as trying to make, he helps keep him in line and keep him in the rotation because when I look at the numbers, so AB played 11 games with Brady last year, started right at midseason, as you know. He averaged 7 targets a game. That's pretty great when you have this many receivers, right?
That's what you mean, that's pretty great.
So Brady
project that over 16, Skip.
He all but force-fed him the football. So AB knows my guy is going to take care of me sort of on and off the field.
Yeah, with that, Skip, that's projection over 100 balls a year, catches, with that many targets.
So for me, Brady strikes again. And I swear, it's like Tampa, or as I call them, Tampa Bay, is the only team operating without a salary cap because I don't know where they get all the money. It's like a bottomless pit. Just when I think it's used up or they hit bottom, they find more money.
Well, Skip, the thing is that when you guys they get market value, but they don't go above market value because you got to realize Shaq Barrett didn't get an Aaron Donald or Khalil Mack or Joey Bosa or a Myles Garrett type deal. Now, that would have been a different situation. You saw what those guys got. So he got good pay, but I think he was comfortable. He's in Florida. He's like, we winning, no state tax. I ain't going nowhere.
And I remind you, it all started with Tom Brady's cap hit going into next season. It's $10.5 million. 10.5 is nothing. That ranks 109th in the NFL right now. 109th? So that opens the floodgates. Where they didn't just re-sign 90% of their potential losses. They re-signed every single player, everyone right down the line. It goes Shaq Barrett, Levante David, Sue, Gronk, Leonard Fournette. They tagged Chris Godwin. They even brought back Ryan Suckup, who was just deadly in the playoffs. As you know, he's the best kicker in the playoffs.
Yep.
Aaron Stinney, who started at left guard in the Super Bowl, but is now back to being a backup. They re-signed him. Kevin Minter is a good player. They re-signed him. They re-signed everybody, and they added Giovanni Bernard as their icing on the bun cake. How about that? He's the icing on the bun cake because he is
You
still,
don't even like cake.
He is. I used to when I was a little kid. I know bun cake, but I want icing on my bun cake because I thought bun cake was kind of sour taste.
Yeah, I like it like that. Yeah, I like it. Chocolate chip bun cake.
Would you eat it by itself?
Yes.
Oh.
As a matter of fact, when I get home, I'm going to go straight to the shop and get me one.
Really?
Yep, piece
Just
of cake.
because the power of suggestion?
No, I like chocolate chip bun cake. Hadn't had it in a while, but I'm going to get me a piece.
Bun cake.
I'll
Okay.
bring you a piece back.
All right. Thank you, but no thank you. But here's the point. Not only did they add Gio Bernard as their just third down back or whatever they need, just as he's just a luxury back.
Okay.
You can flip it to him on third down. He's got a little bit of James White going on because I still think he's got some sudden to him, even at an advanced age. So you brought back Leonard Fournette with Ronald Jones. So you got your 1-2 combination, your thunder and thunder combination. And remember, incredibly, O.J. Howard missed all of last year with an Achilles tear. So I don't know what's going to happen to him.
Right.
I don't know. But the other day, Bruce Arians said the sky is the limit for a guy, O.J. Howard. He's going in his 5th season at age 26. Remember, you want to talk about Kyle Pitts, but O.J. was Kyle Pitts before Kyle Pitts. He was 6'6", 251, ran 4.5.
We saw him in those bowl games against Clemson.
Well, did we?
We saw. He took the games over. So there's no his ability. I loved him coming out. But Skip, let me ask you this: do you believe if they had given AB, say, 2 years, $30 million, and they give him $20 million up front, do you believe he would behave like he's behaving now?
I don't know. With Brady, the sky's the limit for AB because I just think he honors Brady and Brady honors him.
Right.
I think they have a real respect and trust level.
I agree. I agree.
And that Tom, I don't know if taught's the right word, but he showed him the way. Like, if you'll just do this and it's going to be great.
I think the thing is the biggest thing that Tom does, Tom is communicator. Yeah. He's like, I understand that you want the ball. I'm going to try and get you the ball, but just hang in there. And Tom is really never blown up with the exception that one time Taekwon Underwood ran the wrong route. We don't really see Tom blow up at it. You know, he'll get frustrated on the sidelines like, come on, guys, we got to do our job and you know what. But the type of relationship that Ben and AB had is combustible. It's not healthy. And I don't know if you don't have respect for the other guy, how long it's going to last. And we saw it come to a dramatic ending. And then he went to the Raiders and just lost his mind. I don't know what happened out there, Skip. Because they jumped on this ship with both feet. Gruden, Mike Mayock, nobody's going to lead him in hustle plays and energy and all that. They signed him knowing what had just transpired in Pittsburgh.
Okay. So he knows full well he's going to get some sugar.
Of course.
He's going to be in the mix. Yeah. And I think they didn't even count him as a starter last year, which was weird to me. But when you average 7 targets a game and 5 catches a game, that's happiness. Yeah. Like that will, and remember, he caught 6 touchdown passes, but they all came in his final 6 games. Right. And he caught a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Would that make you happy? Yeah, that'll make you happy.
With that, I mean, Skip, that's projecting. You talk about that's 85, 90 balls, because now you got an extra game, the 17 game, and you project that out 7. So that's a lot of catches.
So I'm going to remind everybody, Cameron Brate was the tight end that Brady started to fall most in love with, even beyond Gronk. Gronk made some of the biggest catches, but the most catches started going to Cameron Brate. He was 7th on the team in catches in the regular season, and in the playoffs, in those 4 games, he was 3rd on the team in catches. And who made the clutchest catch of the year? Well, he did, sitting on the boat in the bay when he caught the Lombardi trophy, right? Kept it from going to the bottom. It wasn't the bay, it's the river, right?
Yeah, I want to see Gronk go in there and get that.
Yeah, I would too. I think Gronk would have.
There's no question in my mind Gronk would have went and got it.
Well, he actually caught one from 600 feet, right? I still don't know how he caught the ball from 600 feet. It had to be traveling like 200 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So here's the point. Cameron Brate was the tight end of choice for Brady last year, and now could it be O.J. Howard? Well, now I'm looking at the receiving corps, and I ask a question that's a legitimate question. Has anyone in the history of this league had a deeper and better receiving corps than this? Obviously, there have been better single receivers than these guys. Mike Evans is really good, and Chris Godwin's really good, but they're not Jerry Rice or Michael Irvin or whoever you want to go to.
Randy
Moss, right? Okay,